coming up. The story of a man who did the impossible, and the powerful lesson he learned in the middle of a storm. Imagine this. You're in a small fishing boat, in the middle of a huge lake, in the dead of night. It's not a calm, peaceful night. A storm is kicked up. The wind is howling, and waves are crashing over the sides of your boat. You're soaked, you're exhausted, and you're scared. This is where we find Jesus' disciples. They had been rowing for hours, fighting the storm, getting nowhere. Then they see something. A figure walking toward them on the water. They panic. They think it's a ghost. But a voice cuts through the wind, clear and steady. Don't be afraid. It's me. It's Jesus. Now, this is where our guy Peter does something incredible. Peter was known for acting on his heart, and right now, his heart is telling him to get closer to Jesus. He yells out, with a mix of hope and desperation in his voice, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you on the water." This wasn't just a test. It was an overwhelming desire to be part of this divine moment. And Jesus just says one word, "Come." So Peter does it. He takes a deep breath, his eyes never leaving Jesus, and swings his legs over the side of the boat. He puts his feet down on the churning water, and he stands. He's doing it. He's walking on water, moving toward Jesus, with the storm raging all around him. Can you imagine the feeling, the thrill, the awe, the absolute trust in that one moment? He's defying gravity, defying logic, all because his eyes are locked on Jesus. But then, for a split second, his focus breaks. A huge wall of water crests right beside him, and the raw power of it, the icy spray jolts him back to reality. In that moment, the thinking part of his brain takes over from the believing part. The math doesn't add up. Humans can't stand on water. Storms are dangerous. His focus shifts from the face of Jesus to the chaos of the storm. He looks at the wind, the waves, the sheer impossibility of it all, and in that instant a single thought of doubt pierces his faith. It's like a switch flips. The miracle-sustaining trust is gone, replaced by cold, hard, terrifying logic. In the water, which a moment ago was as solid as pavement, gives way. He cries out, "Lord, save me." Immediately, Jesus reaches out his hand and catches him. He pulls him up, and as they stand there together on the water, Jesus asks him a gentle, probing question. "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" They climb back into the boat, and the moment they are in, the wind dies down. The storm is over. The other disciples just stare and they finally get it. They say, "Truly, you are the Son of God." So why did Peter sink? It wasn't because the storm got worse. It was because he stopped looking at Jesus and started looking at the storm. He let his circumstances become bigger than his faith. His story is a powerful reminder for all of us. We all face storms in our lives for anxiety, uncertainty, and it's so easy to get overwhelmed by the wind and the waves. But if we can just keep our eyes fixed on our source of strength, on our faith, we might just find ourselves doing the impossible. Thanks for watching, and watch out for the next episode. Subscribe and share.